this is Steven, your no bullshit real estate pro with the ultimate mobile home guide in Utah. Stay tuned for more.
So wholesalers, I just say avoid. What is a wholesaler? So wholesaling is, oh goodness, it is a loophole to get around having a real estate license, or if you have lack of funds as an investor, actually purchasing a property to flip it. Let's say, for example, your home is worth $100,000. Well, an investor might buy it for 50,000 and they tell you they're buying it and you know they're going to flip it and resell it because they're going to put updates and all kinds of things in it. If you sold it on your own or with a real estate agent, you could sell for 100,000 and you might have to pay for some repairs and commission. A wholesaler, however, will sit there and say, "Okay, give me a contract I will give you a contract for $30,000, but I have 30, 60 days to close." This is a simplified version, and I'm sure there'll be someone who criticizes me for this. They then go try to find an investor to buy that contract for 50 or 60,000 from them. So once they have bought that contract, I'm the wholesaler, the investor paid me 50,000. Well, I still pay the owner 30 and I pocket the $20,000 difference. That's way more than any commission a real estate agent would make. And then the investor still is going to have to flip the property and then sell it. The wholesaler really didn't do anything but take away $20,000 that the investor would have just given the owner directly. And there's no responsibility, there's no legal hoops they have to jump through. So there's a lot of scams with wholesalers. There is a big possibility here in the near future in Utah and other parts of the United States that wholesaling will become illegal. For the moment, it's not, but it is a legal gray area. I would say to avoid it if you are looking to sell your mobile manufactured home because you will not make as much money. It will never happen. They will say it's out of convenience. I call bullshiz. If you need to sell fast, go find an investor who's going to give you that full $50,000 and not $30,000. Or if your home's in good condition, list it with me and we'll get you even more money. So investors and dealers in the state of Utah, to be a mobile home investor, you have to have a factory built housing dealer's license. Means you've paid for the license. They've looked into your history. You have license and the bond so that you're protected legally and you can protect anyone involved in a transaction. These are your people who are going to buy and flip mobile homes and parks. Yes, you do have to have a dealer's license if you actually have like a mobile home dealership. There's one in West Valley, but there's not that many in Utah. Most people who buy them are buying them out of state and then they ship them here. But your investors or dealers are the ones that are going to be your cash buyers who will sell at a discount and then flip it. If you're not going to list with a real estate agent, then you really should look at selling to an investor or dealer, especially if it can get you out of the home real quick and keep you from paying lot rent if you're having financial problems. So realtors or real estate agents in many states in the United States are not allowed to sell mobile homes. They're not allowed to represent people buying them or selling them. We are allowed to do that in Utah, even though technically mobile homes in a park are not real estate. They are what is called chattel or personal property. Technically, you do not have any of the same rights as a person in a single family house. You just don't. It's like a car. Luckily, in the state of Utah, the Division of Real Estate and the Department of Commerce have given real estate agents the authority to represent buyers and sellers. And a big part of this is because of the affordable housing crisis. And of course, there is a history of white collar crime in Utah. Having that representation does help people not to be scammed. So it is a great service we have in Utah that is not prevalent in the rest of the United States. What can a real estate agent do for you in selling the mobile home? Well, this is my flyer I use for marketing a manufactured home, mobile home, modular home. And a lot of this you've seen in my other videos. I mean, it's posted on the MLS, hundreds of websites, Facebook. I have bilingual services. We have a lot of Spanish speakers, and we have to be able to help those people move into these homes. And we are able to speak English and Spanish. We have assistants to help with paperwork and marketing. We have liability protection. We coordinate with the DMV, the park management, the tax assessor, because your taxes have to be paid. We do professional photos of the home's interior and exterior. We do drone photos, a video walkthrough. We have social media marketing, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I do have a network of dealers and investors. These are your cash buyers that are going to buy at a discount. Know a lot of them. If you don't want to list it and get the most money, or your home has a lot of repairs and it's falling apart, you need to sell to an investor. I spend about 20 hours or more a week trying to get buyers qualified and trying to find a buyer to sell your place. I have a lot of knowledge for mobile home mortgages and the transactional side. It is not like your typical single family home. There's only like 3 companies that'll do mortgages on mobile homes in the United States. So you can't go to your local credit union or bank. Yes, we do put in a window sign that says I'm a mobile home specialist, and that does help us get calls and buyers. And we do have a referral program that can help you save on this commission. We do charge 7,000, and that's covers all this stuff. Plus, we would compensate a buyer's agent if they brought a buyer. It's a lot cheaper than some other agents will charge 10%. And gosh, like I've seen 15 and 20%. They base on all kinds of things. I've seen people pay $15,000 to a real estate agent. Don't do that. We just have a flat rate of 7,000.
Thanks so much for watching. If you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd love to have 1,000 subscribers here within the next year. I'm the man in blue, here to tell the truth to you, Stephen Hughes, the No Bullshiz Real Estate Pro. Thanks so much.